Isn't this a fun time of year? Mid-season basketball. From award races to juggling playoff pictures, it's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. Now here is Miller. Here's Ball. He hits it from 9.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Pass to Leonard. And here's Harden for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Bridges. He had 15 points last outing. Harden against Ball. Bridges for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, you can tell almost from the moment they're coming up the floor, Bridges wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own.
Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a bona fide 20-point-per-game player.
And Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come.
Here's Ball. After the Clippers pick up 2 to the paint, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He had been watching highlights of the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops, Miles Bridges. Yes, sir.
Zubac kicks to Leonard. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Ball with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 1. John misses.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Knipple with the bucket.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Attention everyone, we've got the Hoop Crew on the court now. Let's get excited.
So for the Clippers, Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Collins. And Sanders subbed in for James Harden. The Hornets also changing it up. Diabate's checked in, and it's Colin Sexton in for Brandon Miller. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Lopez passes to Sanders. Batum a screen on Sexton. And Sanders kicks to Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will it go? The Hornets pull it in. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Here's Lopez. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Lopez kicks to Leonard. No good on the three.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Kneppel. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz.
Not to mention the assists he piled up. You can see why his teammates like playing with him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So for the Clippers, Christie's checked in for Dunn, and it's James Harden in for Leonard. It's stolen by Green. Bridges outside. Sexton for three. Harden grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Over in the corner, Christie. Los Angeles with another miss. Charlotte leading by 9. Bridges outside. Sexton on the wing. And Sexton slams it in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Hornets have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court for Charlotte, they've got Sexton. Josh Green is out there with Bridges. Then it's James. And it's Diabate in at the center, filling out the middle. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Harden. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Hey guys, this past summer, Chris Paul returned to the Los Angeles Clippers in what I'm told could be a farewell tour with the team. And he's joined up once again with James Harden, and Paul spent a large portion of his decorated career with the Clippers. If this is truly the final ride for Chris Paul, guys, it's very fitting to have him back home in Lob City.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, Johns, we thank you for the report. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for the Hornets. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Brook Lopez.
I'm not surprised that his block averages have fallen off the past few seasons. He's at that point of his career where it's tough to meet the physical demands of this game.
Bridges against Batum. And here is Bridges. He's got 5. And again, the Hornets missing. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Back to Christie. No good. Good D by Miller. Charlotte leading by 5. Pass to Diabate. Outside, Green. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
You watch him play, Doris, and Josh Green isn't a high-volume guy, but he wants to find ways to score and contribute.
He does. He uses his elite athleticism to sometimes get some sneaky offensive rebounds. He's an excellent cutter. He's willing to be patient and take opportunities given to him without plays being called.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. The Clippers last season, inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers, Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Guys?
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. Doris, you talk about the great scores. It's not enough to be elite one-on-one. You've got to be able to handle the double team, too. I mean, there's a lot there.
On a nightly basis, Kevin, these are the best defenses in the world, scheming to take away the greatest strengths of the best individual offensive players. And you know what? Nightly, it's not enough. The great ones find a way no matter what.
Pass to Kneppel. Back to Ball. For the 3, trains the three-pointer. Ball's got 8 points.
LaMelo Ball, shot ready, always.
Clippers trail by 9. Harden kicks to Leonard. Harden dishes to Leonard. Leonard battling for 2.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Harden against Ball. Shoots it up. Harden, no good. Charlotte leading by 9. Pass to Bridges. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 10.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Here's Leonard. The 3 from Harden. Knebel with the rebound. Charlotte's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Ball. The Clippers grab the miss. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Oh, he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And so at Charlotte, their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
They have a long stretch away from the friendly confines. We'll see what they're made of.
I will say, though, beating a team in their own house, sending those fans home upset, oh, I miss that feeling.
Man, me too.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Clippers.
Well, they've been inconsistent. They'll take one good shot and then take one wild one the next time off the floor.
Yeah, we see a lot of teams like that these days.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's Ball. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. So, a lot to appreciate here, Doris, in the game of John Collins. He has been a highly productive pro.
He's been a consistent rebounder. We know he can make shots on the face-up game on the offensive end of the floor. And you're right, there's been a consistent 16 points, 8 boards right in that vicinity since he's entered the league.
Down against Miller. 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Ball, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 9-point game. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And stolen by Miller. Here's Ball with the 3. Charlotte no good that time either.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Ball from long range. Again, ball missing.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Out to Bridges. beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Harden the pass to Zubac. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the Hornets' playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
In the corner, Collins with it. No good from outside. Charlotte leading by 7. Pass to Bridges. From down in the low post, it goes. Bridges has got 12 points in the game.
What you love is Miles Bridges has kept his foot on the gas pedal. Started out scoring well and continues to keep the pressure on.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Al LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it from 3 right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Kevin, back to you.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Pass to Kneppel. And the Hornets miss again. Clippers trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The 3 from Harden. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 16 points for him.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Leonard again, Los Angeles.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Colin Sexton provides a valuable scoring punch for this team.
Boy, you want to talk about a gritty defender and a guy who's willing to mix it up on both sides. There's some confidence and a toughness that you love with Colin Sexton.
Free throw good, Sexton. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Be it passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Bridges outside. Back to Green. Here's Diabate. And again, the Hornets missing. Christie finds Washington. Now here's Lopez. Shoots over Bridges. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
Going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hornets lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Fight through it, okay? You got to screen better, play with more pace, all right? Just for 5 minutes. Give us 5 hard
minutes, okay? Hey, next play, just run hard. See how they're playing.
The coach wants some energy here.
I mean, it's going to come down to who wants it more, point blank. And Coach Lou is trying to up his squad's aggressiveness.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Sexton is out there with ball. And it's Miller. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Christie the pass to Lopez. Now Sanders from the high post, and he gets the jumper to drop. Sanders has got his first points of the game.
Looking to get stops late, that kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Ball with the bucket.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
Harden against Sexton from the wing. Harden, no good.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Miller the pass to Sexton. Outside, ball. To the middle. Here's Diabate.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Clippers trail by 6. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. We'll go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Sanders. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Christie. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Collins.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half, more effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
Knocks down the 3.
What we've seen is Miles Bridges turn himself into a versatile, dangerous offensive weapon. 20 points a night? Oh, give him that.
Collins. Up again. He parachutes in for the putback.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Ball. Rebounded by Zubac. Clippers trail by 5. Leonard. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
Collins against Bridges. Outside, ball. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Collins. No good. That would have tied it. Hornets leading by 3. in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Leonard inside. 2 points. That one goes.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Ball. And down it goes.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
With the step back. Leonard fires the three. Can't get it to go.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Layup, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Harden fires. Zubac, another chance here, and down goes the layup.
Wow, they needed a bucket, and Zubac answers the call big time.
Here's Ball. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste, not at this point in the game.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harden. The three doesn't go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. He might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
LaMelo Ball at the line for two.
Shoot two. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 5. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.